I'm going to just press. All right, massive welcome to all of us that are on live tonight, and also welcome to those who are watching the recording. So let me just, I think there's a few more people being admitted. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, all good. Okay. Cool. All righty. So just going to go to our next slide here. Oh, okay. I just wanted to let everyone know, just as a little like pre-thing, if you've got a notepad, that's great. If you don't, I'm giving you 30 seconds to go get one right now, because definitely a few notes to be taken. Yes, off you go, Natalia. Off you go, Dallas. Oh my God, you guys, unreal. Okay. That disappeared for a second. But for those watching the recording, hope you're going well, and yeah, remember to get your notepads ready. They're still racing. That was the slide I wanted. Get your notebooks out. Oh, alrighty. Natalia's back. She won. Oh, back at the same time. Good job. All right.
I got 3 pens in case one dies.
We love it. We love it. Okay. We're going to get straight into it. All right. So let's go. So yes, massive welcome to our very first team hustle call. Very exciting. Can't wait to be getting into this. So we're really going to just like dive straight into this. Like we're not going to do any small talk. We're just going to go straight into it. Because yeah, we want to just help give you guys a bit of value for your night, and just some action steps that you guys can start putting towards your business. So something I want you to ask yourself, and definitely put it in your notes, is, am I currently getting the results I want in my business? And this could be, you know, to do with, you might be brand new, just getting started with us, which is so exciting. You might have been around for a few months. You might have been around for a few years now. But it's a great question to ask yourself, just a bit of a question, like, are you currently getting what you want in terms of like the business side of things? Like if you're interested in earning that extra income, are you happy with where that's at, or are you looking to level it up? So this movement that we're going to be starting tonight together will be a starting point or a turning point for those who want to action it. So let's keep going. All right, so excited that we're going to be launching a 90-day plan focus group. So cannot wait to be doing this with you guys. This is something that's like been around Herbalife for many years, and Mum and I have done many of these before. So we're very excited to be, you know, showing you guys how a 90-day plan works and how you can action it yourself, because you know lots of you guys have gotten started on the products, you're feeling great, you're starting to talk to a few people, you might even have a few people started on the products, but it's now like, what can I do every day to keep that ball rolling and keep it going? So excited to be doing this focus group. So what is a 90-day plan? It is literally a 1-day action plan repeated 90 times. So don't get phased out by the fact that it's a 90-day plan. Just focus on the just for today attitude. What can I do today? And then each day, just do it again and again and again. And then eventually it would have been 90 days. So just wanted to put that there to start. This is what it kind of looks like. So we've put this together, and you can see here, like reading it a little bit out, is there's an area there that says what grows your business, and every day your goal is to check 10 of the things off of your list. And what grows you, which is not part of the 10 that you tick off. This is this is simply your personal reminders for, you know, they say work harder on yourself than you do on your business. So these are the bits that is working on yourself. So, you know, you really want to be working on your personal development, whether that's like a book that you love to read or a podcast, something that's like personal development mindset related, like, you know, not just like a fiction novel, something that can actually help you progress. I always find when I've got like my book around, like my personal development book, usually like the challenge that I'm having that day or something that I'm trying to figure out in my business or in just everyday life, I actually pick up my book and I do about 10 pages a day, or, you know, 30 minutes. And usually that question is answered for me each day, every time I open my book. Like, it's just personal development is such a huge part of the Herbalife business. You know, they say it's 20% exercise, 80% nutrition, and 100% mindset. So definitely be putting something in for yourself each day to be working on your mindset, moving your body, a bit of fitness, and, you know, products every day. You are your own best customer. And, you know, imagine what you would love in a customer. Would you like yourself as your customer? Like that gives you a really good checkup from the neck up. It's like, oh, you know, do I have my smoothie every day? Do I take my sups every day? Do I have my teas every day? You know, that's what I'm going to duplicate in my team. So I'm going to be the best example. So going back to the top of our business 90-day plan, we've put a few things in there that we just feel are kind of like non-negotiables. So I'll read them out. So, you know, however many posts or stories you'd like to put on your social media, if social media is going to be one of your DMOs, which we'll dive into soon. One post in our Healthy Active Lifestyle group and one post in the Live the Life You Dream group. We've said, you know, every day our goal is to check off 10 off of this list. So it's not to say that every single day you have to post in these groups. It's just, you know, using these groups to post yourself. Have a think about this. There's a lot of people in our groups, which is amazing. Lots of people that are using the products, lots of people that are just having a watch and all of that. Imagine if you add a bunch of people into that group, potential customers of yours, and then you just like say, all right, see you later. I'm not going to post anything. Your people are going to be like, that's really weird. I see like Dallas posting and I see Rihanna posting, but I don't see my coach posting. Like, do they do it anymore? Like, they get a bit confused. So they want to see you posting in the group. And also, you know, we all help each other. So, you know, your new person that you add into the Healthy Active Lifestyle group might not be just quite inspired to get started yet, but they might see Dallas's post about, you know, having the shake around a busy mum life, and that might be what inspires them to get started. But they never would have known if you hadn't added them to that group and weren't interacting in it. So I hope that makes sense. So it's just using these groups to build each other, but build your business as well. We want to be having new conversations about the products every day and new conversations about our opportunity in the business every day. So that's blank there for you to fill in how many you want to build there. Invites to our next online challenge. We do 2 a month. People message from 100 list, just admitting someone here. People from your 100 list, which if you don't know what that is, please just message me after and I'll go through that with you. And watch the Herbalife training call and video. So that little bit there as well, add all leads to your Get 20, Keep 20 sheet and follow up. That is in our Team Hustle group. So that file, if you look in the featured section of our group, you'll find the Get 20, Keep 20 sheet. So you want to print that off alongside this 90-day plan and be able to fill in the people that, you know, get started, member orders and stuff like that. So the next thing I just wanted to say about this, there's a few gaps there, a few things missing. That's for you to fill in the things that you want to do extra to build your business and to do with your DMOs. So definitely don't start this 90-day plan without filling the rest of those boxes in for tasks that you want to do yourself. Because, you know, there's lots of DMOs that which we're going to jump into in a sec, but I just wanted to ask, Mum, is there anything that you wanted to jump in on just yet?
No, not yet.
Cool.
No, all good.
Let her jump in when she's ready to spark something sparks. So just going to dive into choosing your DMOs. So a DMO is a daily method of operation for those who don't already know. We say to choose 3 or 4, and this is why. So think of your DMOs like a table. So, you know, a table's generally got 4 legs, and, you know, if one leg of the table got knocked out, chances are the table would be a tiny bit wobbly, but it's still going to stand. So we look at that with our DMOs. Let's just say you've got 4 DMOs. Social media is one of them, but social media is down for the week, like cancelled, no Instagram, no Facebook, nobody can do anything about it. That's one of your DMOs thrown out from underneath of you, but you've still got 3 other DMOs that you can work on that day. So we say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just do one thing, you know, try to do 3 or 4 things. Same with like flyers. If it's like, you know, thunderstorm, tsunami weather out there, you know, and you just can't physically do flyers, there's other things you can do. So I hope that makes sense. There are a few different ways, like just sharing a couple here on DMOs. So, you know, there's social media, circle of influence, which has to do with your 100 list, which, like I said, if you don't know what that is, message me after. Flyers and pull tabs, you can do surveys, challenges, and obviously there's the Nutrition Club model as well. Yeah.
Can I just add something in? I think it's like Chanel said, it's important to have like 4 for a stable table, but it's important to find something you really love. because if you're going to be doing, you just want to be main, DMOs, you want to really like enjoy it as well. So sometimes it takes a minute and trying a few of the different ones to work out if you really, if you gel with it. You don't have to love your DMO, but you have to at least like it if you're gonna, if you're doing it every day, something that's kind of enjoyable for you. Yeah. And also push yourself out of your comfort zone as well.
Yep.
One.
Definitely. No, so true, so true. So like I said, these are just some of the main ones that we help with, but like that, people do, but you can totally get creative and come up with some creative ideas yourself. So I just want to unpack social media a little bit with you guys because social media is like a huge thing in the world, as we all know. And it's really important that you know if you're using social media as a DMO or if you're not. So social media is like an umbrella for all of the DMOs that you can do. You're going to be sharing about your life. You're going to be sharing with your circle of influence on your social media. You can post your flyers and what you're doing and surveys, and you're going to be posting about the challenges that we do on your social media. And if you decide to open a nutrition club or you're part of one building your business using one of our clubs, you're going to be posting about that on social media, which is awesome. It's like an umbrella for all of those things that you're going to be doing. But something that's so important, that it's really important that you guys know, is you're building your brand. Herbalife is a brand, but you are your own brand. So, when Herbalife posts these things like promotions for gifts or product launches and stuff like that, you don't want to just screenshot what Herbalife's made up and then post that on your personal page. Like those things are really good for our client groups and stuff like that, promotions and product launches. But let's just say the new PDM that's just launched, right? So, you don't want to just screenshot and copy what Herbalife corporate have made and just post that and chuck that on your story. People want to see you using it. They want to know why you use it, why you love it, and why you're excited about it because they're following you. They're not following Herbalife. You know what I'm saying? So you're all about building your personal brand. And I just wanted to share like a bit of an example with this and like roll with me on this with your social media. And I feel like it's to do with building your own personal brand. So, you want to share on your social media what you're passionate about. So have a think about some of the things that you're passionate about in life. Like I know, Nat, you love like your animals and what you're doing there. I know, Dallas, you love, helping families. You're looking for a power couple to help with your business. Katrina, you're helping people, at your work life and busy mums and stuff. Rihanna, you're just helping people through your nutrition club like crazy, going awesome with that. I'm only saying these names because they're the ones I can see on the screen here. So, have a think and maybe write down a couple things that you're personally really passionate about. And it does not have to have anything to do with Herbalife or health or nutrition. If you love farming and animals, let's roll with that. So you on your social media want to post heaps about that and your life doing that, and then here and there drop in things about Herbalife and what you're doing. Basically, you're building a personal brand about your life and what you do, what you're passionate about. You're going to build like a really great community around the people that feel the same way about you. They're going to build that like and trust factor with you because, you've got the same interests, but then you can drop in things about what you do with your Herbalife business. Loving my tea gives me the energy to go to work today. So I'm going to give you like an exact example. So this is something I learned just recently about this story. So there's a lady that has got a huge network marketing business, and this is what she does with her social media. So she's super passionate about cupcakes and baking. So she's built a whole Instagram brand just about that, baking, cupcakes, her designs, her recipes. Like she's built a whole huge thing about that. Nothing to do with her network marketing business, just purely what she loves to do. She's built up a full niche community of followers and interaction of people that love following what she's into. But then every once in a while, she'll jump on and share. She'll say, you know what, you're probably actually wondering how I get all the time to do all of this baking and stuff all day. Like, I bet you're actually just wondering, what is this chick doing? She just gets to hang around home all day, bake and stuff. Flick me a message if you'd like to know what I'm doing and how I get to do that. Like, that's how powerful is that? Like, that she is going to get some really like powerful leads from that, from people that already like and trust her because of what she's already doing. It's very different to just, let's say you're not super active on social media at this stage, which is totally fine. But let's just say you've started this and all you do is just post about Herbalife all the time. You only post your shake you're having in the morning. You post about the next challenge that's coming up, but you post nothing else. it doesn't seem super genuine. Like obviously what you're sharing is genuine because you do love it and you do love sharing it, but you know, you haven't really built up that like and trust factor with, you know, some of the people. So it's social media is about building a brand. So if you're going to choose social media as a DMO, it's really important that you want to build your brand and build it as a DMO and not just post about, you know, your shake once in a while and stuff like that. That doesn't really count as using it as a DMO. And it's okay either way. If social media is not going to be the way you build it, that's totally fine. It's just the idea of using versus abusing. Abusing would be just, you know, smashing the Herbalife stuff. They call it like Herbalife vomiting on your social media. Like nobody likes that. Nobody likes that about anything. So just, you know, stay genuine to your social media. I just really wanted to share that. I feel like it's super relevant. So I've already shared that. Okay. So now we're just going to unpack a little bit about flyers, and get real serious on flyers. So straight up, it's not about the flyer. It's about how many people are getting the flyer. So what are you targeting? A few things that, you know, when thinking about what you want to put on your flyer and stuff, we are going to actually post a template in our group tonight. So you guys can take that template and make it your own. My biggest tip is, you know, it shouldn't take longer than 15 minutes to get that flyer made up. Like if you're taking any longer, you're probably wasting too much time, to be really honest. Does not have to be pretty, doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles. We're recommending you're printing this in black and white anyway, because you're going to be printing so many. It's going to cost you a fortune if you print it in color, right? So, you know, don't even worry about adding too many photos or anything like that. So think about who you're targeting. Think about like your own little personal project. You know, what are you passionate about? Still talking about this social media stuff, what you're passionate about. So you might be targeting just overall health and wellness at this point. You might be looking to help tired mums. You might be looking to help, you know, people doing apprenticeships or underpaid employees looking to supplement their income. Maybe you're really looking to help people with, you know, this cost of living crisis that's going on for lots of people and sharing our opportunity. So have a bit of a think about what you're going to target on your flyer. And then, yep, like I said, just make the design up real quick, get them printed, go to Officeworks, get them to cut it up for you. It's real cheap. Just get them to cut it up for you so you're not wasting time, you know, worrying about cutting them up yourself. You want to be using your valuable time putting them out. And then it's how many are you going to do daily? So this is all about breaking down. If you want to do flyers as a DMO, choosing a number of flyers you want to do each day that you're going to feel is sustainable for you, but also makes you stretch a bit. So we'll get into that a bit more now. So it's all about breaking it down, and after choosing your DMOs, yeah, figuring out, breaking it right down to the daily thing of how many you can do per day. So, you know, how many flyers could you do per day? How many new conversations could you start each day, you know, to do with the products and to do with our opportunity? And, you know, how many surveys could you do if that's kind of a DMO that you want to do? So we can really help you with that personally one-on-one as well. Like if you're like, right, I want to do this, this, and this, and, you know, we can help you sort out a few numbers. Like I've said, we've done lots of 90-day plans. So we know sometimes when it's probably a bit too much to stay sustainable. So we're more than happy to chat to each of you guys about that. Did you want to jump in on any of that?
Really just to say, yeah, that we've done a lot of DMOs as well. So the other thing is just to keep some numbers when you start doing them, like how many, if you're doing flyers, how many you've put out. It's good to have a little gauge as well, so you know what's working for you, how many flyers you put out, and then, you know, how many calls you get back from that, and then how many conversations that, you know, that leads to, and then, you know, if they start on some products or depending if it's a business one. So just gauging it is really good too, tracking it.
Yeah, definitely. And just on that as well, that's a really, really good point. So say you put out like 1,000 flyers in a week, let's just say that random number, but 1,000 flyers a week, and you only get 10 responses, which is actually not bad odds, to be honest. You got to do a lot of numbers with flyers to get responses because, yeah, you just do these days. That's about, you know, the average. Let's just say you get 10 responses. You might get a whole lot more, like who knows, it depends on your area and what you're doing. But let's say you get 10 responses. You're like, right, out of those 10 responses, 5 got started on the product. So now you've got a bit of a gauge and you can be like, all right, well, if those 5 people got started out of 1,000 flyers, I want to help 10 people get started this month. I'm going to do, what is it? 2,000 flyers. Oh my God, quick maths. 2,000 flyers, or if I'm wrong, but you get my point. Like you figure out how many flyers you need to do in the first place to get those leads after figuring out your amounts that you need to put out. Yep.
And can I just also add in on that? It's just the action. It's not also about like, oh, I didn't get any calls today, so I'm going to stop doing them tomorrow. It's just the action, because your flyer can sit on someone's fridge for, like, no kidding, it can sit in there for a year. I had one guy who got my flyer in one town, and then he actually picked it up a week later in another town on another notice board. So he finally rang me. He's like, okay, but those flyers had been on his fridge for about 5 months. So, just keep doing the action. Just keep doing the action. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. And if you're doing flyers as well, it's like don't do just one area and never touch that area again. Like do that estate, but then maybe go around to some other areas for a bit. But maybe if it's been a few weeks or a month or so, go back through and do it again, because chances are, chances are the wife saw the flyer and threw it in the bin, but the husband would have been interested, but they didn't see it. So the next time you go around, the husband gets the flyer and they're like, oh, this looks really good, but didn't know the wife threw it out the month before. So that actually has happened so many times. Our guest speaker for our event in March, she came off of a flyer in her letterbox, and she is in the top % of the company today off of a flyer. I kid you not. So it is worth it. So just a few hot tips on your 90-day plan and figuring out your DMOs and stuff. Every DMO works if you work it. That's just full stop. Every one of them works. We've done lots of them as well. So you can always ask us about our experience on any of them as well. But yeah, they work if you do the numbers, because every DMO is just another way of talking to people, getting into conversations, meeting new people. That's what a DMO is. If it's doing that, then you're on the right track. Consistency over anything else. That's just what Mum was saying before. The messy plan started now is way better than the perfect plan that you never start. So, just keep going forward. If you fail a little bit here, or, do good here, but don't do great here, just keep going, keep going. You're only going to learn as you go and improve as you go. So another thing we just wanted to share is if the why is strong enough, the how will be easy. It takes a bit of discipline in this business, but the reward that you get if you stay consistent will pay you leaps and bounds in the future. Absolutely. So, think about your why, and, maybe have a think about why you got started in this business. Like, what is really the deep core reason? Because maybe that's something you're going to have to visit on the days that you don't feel like it. Because trust me, those days will come, but the difference will be whether you continue with your plan or if you just let it go. That will be the difference in if you succeed. So I can't wait. We're going to be doing this together, guys. We're not about just saying, okay, go do this, go do that. We'll, help you along the way, but go do this. No. We're in this together. So Dallas and I, Mum and I, are going to be doing this 90-day plan with you guys. So we're going to be in our Team Hustle group. I'm going to put one post in there that's got like our 90-day plan. You guys will see it. And then it's going to be a thread. So every day for the 90 days, Dallas and I are going to post in our 90-day plan, like ticked off, like at the end of the day, what we've done for the day action-wise, to stay super accountable to you guys. And we would love if you guys are serious about building your business and, have goals. We want to see yours as well. So I think it's going to be awesome. Accountability is, will help each other so much in this, and doing the daily stuff. If you're just not feeling it today, but you jump on and see that, we did it and we got a new customer because of the action we did that day, it's going to hype you up to, get your stuff done as well. That's what it's all about. We're a team here. We're Team Hustle. So we're going to hustle together, and yeah, I'm super excited about it. So I think that was all I had, or maybe I don't. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dallas, you go.
No, you're right. I was just unmuting.
No, I forgot to say, this is super important before we kind of end the call here, and then open for any questions. But we wanted to let you guys know that these things that we put on, all of you guys have probably participated in these already, or, are up with what we're doing. These things are on for you. So they're like, we're doing them because of our client bases and stuff, but these events are for you to use as DMOs. use the Lean and Glow Challenge to get some new customers started, use the Healthy Breakfast Challenge to promote and, get your new people on. We do 2 challenges a month. So you've always got something that you can invite into. If the Lean and Glow Challenge is already started and we're in the middle of it, all good, because our Healthy Breakfast Challenge is about to start in a week's time. Like, there's always the rolling challenge that's happening next. So that's why on that 90-day plan, we've got how many numbers, the blank spot there, and then invites to next online challenge. You guys don't have to, and I just want to clarify this with you guys. You guys don't need to start your own Lean and Glow challenge and do that by yourself and run it by yourself. Like, you guys plug into the one that's already running. The more the merrier, and it looks better all together. And, when the more of us are on the call and your people see our people and our people see your people enjoying it, loving it, it just creates this major, amazing culture of everyone feeling amazing, getting healthy. And also this masterclass. So it's our very first masterclass. We're going to be doing these at our other nutrition clubs as well. So you guys can, even if you can't make it yourself, don't count yourself out of being able to invite people. This is the perfect opportunity, especially if you live nearby, even if not. But inviting your people to this, or your potential clients that, want to just try a smoothie before they buy the full canister, or try a loaded tea before they buy the pack, or, have a bit of experience and learn a little bit more information. This is the perfect thing that you can invite them into. You're getting them in front of the rest of the team. It edifies you, because it's not just you talking to them anymore. It's all of us, talking about our results. We're going to have a results wall tomorrow night at Elevate. Who's our next transformation? People are going to get so inspired. So I just wanted to say, you guys definitely plug into this stuff. It is on offer for you at all times. We're always looking to improve and evolve and stuff, but these challenges we've been doing for a long time, and they're so great for customer support and, building your business. So just wanted to finish on that. Did you want to add anything, Mum?
No, I think you've covered it all. I'm just really excited for this group because, you guys in here are, obviously serious about building something for yourselves. So we're going to be talking on things that, we don't really talk about on the other groups. So I'm just really excited for everyone.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be so good. So our call is going to be running out in a second, but stay tuned for in the group. I'm going to be doing the post of, the 90-day plan. So it's going to be one post for 90 days. We're going off of that one post. So by the end of it, how many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know there's about 7 of us. 7 times 90. What's 7 times 90? I can't.
You want us to put in the comments, Chanel? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
There'll be one post and we all put it in the comments?
Yeah. By the end of the 90 days, there should be 630 comments on that one post. If we've all done our 90-day plan, completed it and posted every day. So every day at the end of the day, take a photo of your 90-day plan done for the day and post the photo in the comment thread. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to send, like I said, a template of the 90-day plan. You guys just have to fill in those little empty brackets for yourself for the demos you want to do that are relevant to what you can commit to, and print them off. So I'm going to print off 2 per A4 size page, if that makes sense. So each day it's printed. I work best off of having something printed. You guys might be different, but having something that you tick each day, because your mind doesn't know the difference between a small win and a big one. So it's tick, 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 tick all day, every day, which is going to be so good. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys, but thank you so much for those who jumped on live, and yeah, excited for you guys that have watched the recording as well. And yeah, it's time to make some moves and help you guys smash some goals. It's going to be so, so good. I love it. All right, let me check the chat section real quick. Awesome. Thanks, girls. So good. All right. Have an amazing night, everybody. Lots of love, and we will chat to you guys soon.
Well, thank you. See you tomorrow.